Hey guys, this is Eric from Impact Props. Today I'm going to show you guys how we detail our helmets. So one of the methods we use is using adhesive foamies to lay down a barrier so that when you apply Bondo you can get nice clean lines. Also you can get it about 2 millimeters off of your helmet. So the first thing you want to do is make a template for the part that you want raised. So for this particular part, the area that I cut out will be the raised part, and I've traced it onto the helmet just for reference to see where it will go later on. After you've got your template, what you want to do is transfer it onto a foam sheet. So you just place it right down on your foam sheet. You could trace it with a Sharpie or something if you want, but it's not entirely necessary. And then just take an X-Acto knife and start cutting it all out. So after you've got your template traced onto your foamy, you can go ahead and pull that off and take a look to see if it fits right on your helmet. Now this stuff tends to be really sticky, more sticky than it needs to be. If you were to directly apply these adhesive foamies onto your helmet, there's a good chance that when you peel them off later, what you're going to do, that you'll pull off the primer or anything else. You could pull off Bondo or any other details you've done, which would be bad. So what I like to do is, if you've got some like sanding dust lying around or something, just lightly pat it on the dust. Oops. And not too much or else it's not going to stick. And you can see here we've got some dust on the adhesive side. That will prevent it from peeling any desired elements off of your helmet later on. So go ahead and put your foamies on your helmet. So the next step after you've laid down your foam barriers is to mix Bondo. And if you don't know how to mix Bondo, it comes like this. Bondo body filler. It's generally used to fill dents and stuff in cars, but we prop makers like to use it to fill helmets. So remember to wear a respirator when you're mixing Bondo, because this stuff is not good for your lungs. So Bondo comes with a cream hardener. So to make Bondo work, you gotta add a bit of cream hardener to it and then mix it up. So don't add too much, because the more you add, the faster it's gonna cure or dry. And then just go ahead and mix it up. Okay. Take your spatula and your helmet and scrape yourself off a little bit of Bondo. The cool thing about these Bondo spatulas is that they're reusable. You just bend them a bit and the Bondo will come right off. So when your Bondo gets tacky, it's you know it's ready when you can touch it with your fingertip and it doesn't stick to your finger. Go ahead and peel off the foam. Do it carefully. Try to do it parallel to the line of Bondo. As you can see, I've got raised edges with Bondo. Then the next step will be to sand this down, make it all smooth, and you're good to go. So when I'm sanding Bondo, I like to start with really rough 80 grit to get the rough areas all smoothed out, and then I usually move on to medium sanding sponge. You can get these at any hardware store, but they're really nice. I like getting the ones with angles and one flat side because you can fit it into crevices and whatnot.